some people might call the Makarov the airsoft gun of Tarkov. It fires 9x18 and it can have one of the lowest mag capacities or one of the highest. The Makarov may be used by people who are doing a little bit of tomfoolery or are looking for a budget option. Who sells this gun in Tarkov? What type of power, variants, and mag capacities can you possibly expect? Is it the cheapest gun in the game? What's better for someone on a budget? The Makarov or the TT? The Makarov is sold by Prapor at Loyalty Level 1, and it can honestly be modified more than one may expect. Two magazine options are the 8-rounder and the 84-rounder. The 8-rounder has a low ergo debuff of only -1, a very low failure to feed chance, and a -20% speed modifier on unloading, loading, and checking the magazine, with a low 1x1 slot usage. While the 84-rounder has the upsides of being a high capacity, it has the downsides of a pretty big -18 ergonomics debuff, a medium failure to feed, and a +25% on loading, unloading, and checking the magazine, and it also takes up 2x2 slots. People who use the 8-rounder may implement a more passive style, while people who use the 84-rounder may be more aggressive. One of the Makarov variants is the T variant. It is pretty much the same except it has a threaded barrel, which allows for a suppressor. Other than the suppressor, it has the same customizability, except now you can add more tactical stuff and more things to help you for ADSing. Another variant in the game is the PB variant. It has an integral suppressor and it does not have anywhere near the same amount of customizability as the T variant or the normal Makarov variant. You can't really put sights or lasers on this, and the iron sights are a bit different. The only thing you can really change is the magazine capacity. Before I talk about the ammo, I want to quickly go over the penetration values. Every 10 pen value pretty much just means one level of armor. So if you have 30 pen in a cartridge, then it typically means it can penetrate level 3 armor. There is still a chance it doesn't penetrate though. The type of ammo you may expect isn't really great, with 9x18P GZH ranging as low as 14 rubles, with 50 flesh damage and 5 pen from Loyalty Level 1 Prapor. 9x18 SP7 has a higher flesh damage of 77 and a lower penetration value of 2. Though it is harder to get because it is Prapor Loyalty Level 2 and it is locked behind a quest, which is Glory to the CSPU Part 1. If you'd want something with more pen, then you would have to use PBM. It has 40 damage and 28 penetration. You get it after being Loyalty Level 2 of Prapor and completing Glory to the CSPU Part 1 for it as well. Some parts of the cartridge likes being locked behind this quest, just like the children in my bit. If we're only going off traders, not including fence, the Makarov is not the cheapest gun in the game. There's stuff like the TT and the double barrel shotgun that are cheaper, with stuff like the MP443 being around 3k rubles more, and the Glock being around 5k rubles more. Between the Makarov and the TT is cheaper, if we are assuming that we are using 4 magazines and enough cartridges to fill each mag and have one in the chamber. Also, we are only going to be using traders, not including fence. The TT comes in at around 14,925 rubles, with the ammo being 60 damage and 11 pen, while the Makarov comes in at about 15,907 rubles, with the ammo being 50 damage and 12 pen. So, the TT is better value wise, except for its customizability and debatably its iron sights. So if you want to run 84 round magazines, then maybe the TT isn't for you. The Makarov probably fires some of the weakest bullets in the game, but it's like funny or something, especially with the customization and the 84 rounder, which makes it one of the highest capacity pistols, if not up there with one of the highest capacities in general for a gun. It may be a good choice for someone on a budget or someone who's doing a little bit of trolling. The Makarov. Budget, customizable, and maybe a bit of a meme. But remember, well-placed shots, whether it be in the head or elsewhere, and they may end up dead.